All right, let's talk about the power of prayer just a little bit. The power of prayer, it's for real. I know most of the time people, you pray for your own problems and stuff like that. But how about we put those prayers outwards? It means a lot and it does a lot. Like if you're out and about and you just see somebody, you just get a feeling, you could say a little prayer for them. You don't even have to do it out loud. It could be in your mind. It could just be when you have a second. Just, it's really powerful. It could change people's lives. It could give them that little nudge. Like lately when I'm out, if I get a feeling, I'll just pray for somebody. And I do have a crazy example. I thought it was pretty crazy. There was this homeless guy. He was just laying on the floor. I happened to be in the car, and I was just like parked there, and I just seen him. He was just like knocked out, laid on the floor. And I was just like, I didn't see I'm assuming he was drunk, the drunk guy on the floor. I didn't see him as like a drunk man. I just see him like a child of God, And I just decided to pray for him. And I prayed to God. I was like, God, look that's your child right there. Just invade his mind, invade his soul, and let him know it's going to be okay. Bless him and rise him up. Get him off the floor. And right when I was done with my prayer, his head just like lifted up and he just looked right at me. And I was kind of like shocked, like, oh, whoa, what's going on? And he kind of just like sat up. And he seemed a little distressed. Like he seemed like something, was going on with him, mentally. And then he just like sat there and I could tell he was in thought. And I was just watching him. And then probably like a minute later, this guy walks past him as if he like didn't see him. And he was about to get in his car. But then at the last second, he kind of turned back and just like looked at the guy. And he had like this like it looked like a bunch of cash in his hand, like more than $1. Like it was like a wad kind of. And the guy that was getting in the car, he looked like he was thinking about doing something, and he just turned around, walked to the guy, and just gave him a whole bunch of cash. And the guy was like really ecstatic about it, and he just like another minute went by, and then he just got up, and he seemed like, he got like a second wind, and he just started walking down the street. Some of you may think that was coincidence, but I felt it in my soul that God answered the prayer that I said. He was showing me. He was giving me an example of like, look at the power that you hold to help other people. So I just really encourage you, pray for other people. The world needs it. And your faith could help. So, just a little food for thought. Hope you have a great day. See you later.